Hey, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. I am your host, Unknown Emperor. Here to bring you my predictions for AEW's Double or Nothing happening this Sunday, May 26th, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern, blah, 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 all that good jazz. Here to bring you AEW Double or Nothing predictions. And we are going to be live streaming it this Sunday. So tune in. We can watch it together. I want your comments. Give me yours. I'm going to give you mine, and hopefully it's like I know it's going to be a great pay-per-view based off of all these matches that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Right now, I count 8 matches that at the time of recording that we have. 8 premier amazing matches. I might be missing one. 9 matches. We have 9 matches at the time of recording. Yes, 9 matches at the time of recording. I'm going to go through down each and every last one of them, give you my predictions on them. You let me know what your predictions are. AEW is cooking with fish grease right now. Everything that they throwing out is hot, and I love it. So, like I said, 9 matches. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. You let me know down in the comments below before we get started. Like, subscribe, share, comment with how you feel and your predictions on AEW Double or Nothing. We're going to get it started. Welcome to the Empire. First match that we have is the AEW International Championship match. We have Roderick Strong taking on Will Ospreay for that title. Prediction off the bat, Will Ospreay is going to win. You don't put Will Ospreay in this match for him to lose. You don't put him in this match for him to lose. They left him bloody at the end of AEW Dynamite this past Wednesday. And that's in wrestling, that's 8 times out of 10. That's a tell sign that somebody's going to win that title going forward. He's going to win it, which is going to start them turning on Wardlow, because Wardlow is not supposed to let anybody in the Undisputed Kingdom lose their title, and it's going to start Roderick Strong, and this is going to be the more or less of them turning on Wardlow. Because right now something's not clicking with the Undisputed Kingdom. Something isn't I know they've been dealing with injury, at least to their leader, Adam Cole, but something with the Undisputed, maybe it's just me, but something isn't clicking with the Undisputed Kingdom. It was working real nice, but since the injury to MJF and the injury to Adam Cole, they're not able to progress and do what they want to do with the storyline. So maybe that's why it's taking a little hit. But to me, I don't really. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a bad storyline, but I'm not really following suit. And if you haven't seen Will Ospreay wrestle, he is an amazing wrestler. Roderick Strong is too, but spotlight is going to be on William Ospreay. I believe he gets the W, and he's going to walk out with the international championship around his waist. Next, we have the AEW TNT barbed wire steel cage match between Adam Copeland, who is your champion, taking on Malachi Black. This might come as a surprise to a lot of people. This is what I feel as though is an upset alert. I feel as though Malachi Black will win that title. Now, it can go either way, so if I'm wrong, I'm not going to be upset. But I feel as though Malachi Black will take that title off of Adam Copeland, and it's going to start like a trickle effect. Something, maybe he joined the House of Black, kind of like, they spit in his face. Now he going to be evil, dark, and all that stuff. And he joined the House of Black and kind of rip him up from the inside out. Something like that. Kind of like what the Judgment Day did to him. But now he's doing it, Maybe, but I do feel as though Malachi is going to win. This match is going to be hard hitting. If you think about what I said a barbed wired steel cage match. And then the House of Black, I'm sure, is going to get involved. He got Adam Copeland's wedding ring, so I know Beth Phoenix might get involved some way or the other. Kyle O'Reilly might get involved because of the numbers game that he know of. But I feel as though this is my upset with Kyle O'Reilly. With Malachi Black beating Adam Copeland, taking that title from him. Next match, we have the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship Eliminator match. And all an eliminator match is if the person that's not the champion wins, they get a title match down the line. The contestants in this match is John Moxley, who is your IWGP World Champion, taking on Takeshita, a part of the Don Callis family. I believe in right now that since it's not for the title, Takeshita is going to get the win, which is going to set him up later on down the line to fight for that IWGP championship, which might be better for New Japan. I don't know, because like I said, I'm not on the ins and outs. You know, people aren't whispering to me to tell me news so I can give it out to y'all. So everything that I'm learning and stuff like that is based off of what I see, my perception, and this, that, and the third. So that's what I'm getting from it. I have Takeshita beating John Moxley for that IWGP World Championship Eliminator match. And then he's going to get an IWGP Championship match down the line. Maybe he wins it, but Takeshita is one of those underrated wrestlers that came over a little bit. He's been a part of the Don Callis family, so he's been flying under the radar more or less, being a part of a group like that. But he is a great wrestler. If you've seen his work in New Japan, you already know. If you've seen the works of some matches that he's put in AEW, you already know that this is going to be a hard-hitting match. I believe somebody's going to bleed in this match. Now, last time I did a predictions about an AEW pay-per-view and I said John Moxley was going to bleed, he went the whole match without bleeding. But I'm going with it this time. Takeshita for the win. Takeshita for the win. Next, we have the AEW TBS Championship match. We have Willow Nightingale taking on Mercedes Moné for that TBS Championship. Your champion is Willow at the moment. As I said, at the moment, I believe that Mercedes Moné does take that title off of Willow. Purely off of this is more or less Mercedes' first match back. They're not going to book her to lose. She is your CEO. 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 Now, they're going to put on a great match. Willow Nightingale, you're another person that I just want to reach out to. I love to interview you, your energy, your personality, just how you carry yourself. You, over the past couple of weeks, have slowly made me a fan of yours just based off of your demeanor, everything of that. You're a great personality that I just feel through the screen. So, hey, I appreciate you. But unfortunately, for my predictions, I do have you dropping the title to Mercedes Moné. Next, I have the FTW, the For the World Championship, dubbed that by Chris Jericho, the Learning Tree. He is taking on Hook and he is taking on Shibata. And the outcome of this match is I see the Learning Tree retaining the For the World Championship. It's only right that Big Bill gets involved in it to help him win, because any FTW match is no disqualification anyway. But it's only right that he has a disciple under him, more or less a learning pupil, and he gets involved to kind of help Chris Jericho win. Shibata might be the one to take the pin because Hook, it has somewhat of a higher trajectory at the moment. Samoa Joe might get involved in it for Hook, or Samoa Joe might get involved in it and become Chris Jericho's next challenger after the fact. But I do believe that Chris Jericho is going to retain. No type of surprises or anything right now, as far as no spoilers that I have, and no, as far as like any surprise returns or anything of that nature. Next match on the card that I have presented to me is Trent Beretta taking on Orange Cassidy, the former best friends, the former brothers in arms. I believe Trent Beretta does walk out with the win, but I do believe that Don Callis gets involved with this match. Same with the TBS Championship match. I believe that Chris Statlander has something to do with Willow losing that match. I didn't mention the fact that Don Callis has been talking to them a little bit, so Chris Statlander might have been the one behind the attacks. I believe it all culminates at Double or Nothing this Sunday, but I'll pass that match, so I'm sorry I didn't speak on it but I'll speak on it now. Don Callis is going to help Trent Beretta beat Orange Cassidy, and he's going to join the family. Orange Cassidy is gonna lose. And you know, I don't know. I don't know if he should lose. I don't know. You know, the heel, the person that kind of broke your heart. But if it's the numbers game and the heel turn, this, that, and the third, it's only right that someone who's changing their gimmick gets the dub. So I'm not mad at it, not gonna complain about it. Next we have our AEW Women's World Championship match with Toni Storm taking on. I'm sorry, Miss Storm. I'm sorry. With timeless Toni Storm taking on Serena Deeb, and I believe that Toni Storm retains that title. It's not early in her title run, but Toni Storm losing that title right now wouldn't make sense. It's still so much. She can have a feud with Saraya. She can have a feud with Mariah May. She can have another feud with Thunder Rosa. She can have a feud with a returning Britt Baker. She can have a feud with who else was Ruby Soho. She can have a feud with a lot of people leading up. And her character right now is just on top of the world. There's no way that you want to have her lose unless you're going to change the gimmick more drastically, as far as she's going to stay timeless. But since she lost her baby, she's going to be like face paint, like face all smeared up, like she's distraught because she lost it. And, you know, kind of like an old-timey actress that lost her baby or something like that. It's going to be makeup all smeared. But we're still going to cheer her because she's the timeless one. Toni Storm is a beautiful, amazing. She is a great, underrated wrestler. Serena Deeb is right now on like a little impromptu turn because she was supposed to start off as the face, but she has slowly turned into a heel. And as you see, that she's pretty nice at what she does. Just being the professional wrestler that she is, she's taking that and she's running with it. But I don't believe that she comes out victorious to Sunday night. I believe that Toni Storm does retain that title. Next, we have the AEW World Championship match between Swerve Strickland and Christian Cage. Long story short story long, we got Swerve Strickland. He gonna win. Ain't no way he gonna lose his title right now. What? Ain't no way he gonna lose his title right now. That's Swerve Strickland. Mr. Swerve. Like, come on now. I ain't even gotta go too deep into it, man. House call away, even with the patriarchy on the outside. He got Prince Nana back. Prince Nana, that hype man. Especially, with the live stream, you already know I'ma blast that. Yeah, going crazy. Swerve Strickland. A match that had totally slipped my mind, and I had to come back and fix it up and make sure I got it in for you, was Bullet Club Gold defending their Unified Trios champions against Death Triangle, who is Pac, Penta, and Ray Phoenix. Bullet Club Gold is Jay White, your Switchblade man, Austin Gunn, and Colton Gunn. Trios, we have Death Triangle reuniting. Jay White and them just essentially unified those titles. If I were to give a prediction on who's going to win this match, I would say that Death Triangle would win this match to take the titles off of Jay White and them. I wouldn't personally go that route, because if it was up to me, I would have Bullet Club Gold win and keep going, and then possibly set up a one-on-one feud with Pac and then Jay White. Or maybe if they were to lose it, but they have to keep it until the Acclaim comes back. But I don't know. I want Bullet Club Gold to keep it, but if we were doing my predictions, which essentially we are, I would say that Death Triangle does come out, and then they do leave with those trios tag team belts. And then the last match that we have on the card, at least like I said, up until this point at the time of recording, is we have the Anarchy in the Arena match, which is the Elite, who is consisted of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, Kazuchika Okada, and Jack Perry, taking on FTR, which is Cash and Dax, Bryan Danielson, and Darby Allin. I feel as though it might be a little interference from Tony Khan, but your Elite is gonna win right now. I mean, the feel-good story would be FTR and them winning, but this isn't a feel-good story. This is This is your EVPs, your tag team champions, Okada, who is your Continental champion, and Jack Perry, showing that they run AEW at the moment for the storyline purposes, and they go off with the dub. It's only right. You're elite, the elite, the elite, the new and improved elite. Kenny Omega just had surgery. The elite can run wild until Kenny Omega comes back to properly take that from them. Unless they were telling us he had surgery to give us a way that he's not going to come, but then he comes out and helps to win. But I feel as though that the elite win. But there you have it. Those are my predictions. You let me know yours in the comments down below. You share the video. You like the video. You subscribe to the channel. You can check out my other videos. I am going to do if you haven't already watched it, I did do, or am going to do, a King and Queen of the Ring predictions video. Feel free to check that out if you haven't already. Check out any other videos that we have. I do have a Harry Potter Hogwarts live stream part 1 up. And then join me this Sunday for the live stream of Double or Nothing, as we're going to be here at the Empire. We're going to enjoy a nice wrestling program. And, bring your popcorn, bring something to drink. We're going to sit here and we're going to have a fun time. Even if you don't watch AEW, you still can come by, sit down, and, just camaraderie, talk with me, talk with the people in the live stream with you. Thank you for tuning in. I am Unknown Emperor. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, share it, let everybody know. And let me know what else you'd like to see me react to, respond to, or record. You have a blessed one. I appreciate you.